This is going to be easier than you thought. Don't complicate it by overthinking it. That's the key. Use what you got. So you already bought one of these because everybody has one. And you already bought a picker because everybody has one of those. So you don't need two of these. And you don't need two of those because they just take up room in the shop. Two guys can lift this up. We've done it. I've carried this thing with help, but that's when it was bare. Since then, I've added steel. I didn't measure it, but it got significantly heavier. Let's put it that way. I mean, I can still pick it up, but I can't carry it by myself. I'd have to call for assistance. Nobody likes doing that when they're working in the shop because it just takes away from everything you're doing. I got two ideas, and I think they're both going to work. Okay? I'm going to do the easy one first, and then we'll do the it won't be any more difficult, but it'll just be more something. So let's think about it. If I attach the front of the frame to this, I can be up this high. And then when I pivot, I'll at least have the underside exposed. We know this will hold a motor, so it'll hold half a frame. And we don't need to weld anything up. I mean, we can just use what we got. And it doesn't have to be complicated. That's the thing. So check this out. Is 26 inches. I mean, it's close. I'm going to try to attach to the end, because when I'm painting, I can paint everything but this part. And I can touch that up later. And it's hidden underneath the truck, and that's where the bumper attaches to, so, you know, it's not that big a deal. Work with me here. Follow me. If I take this janky 2x4 and cut it down to 26 inches, it's going to fit right here, like that. And then all I got to do is put some of them screws through it, and then lift it up and put screws through here, and it's attached. Will it hold? I think it will. Let's find out. I'm not even gonna break out the skill saw. I'm gonna caveman this. Okay, we're gonna caveman it. I mean, if we wanted to do it better, we could fit that 4x4 in there and massage it so that it was formed and cradled. But that, maybe, right? Maybe later, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna drill this just so it doesn't split. Too bad. Because I'm on I'm on the edge. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift it up, put it on here. I'm going to put these through here like this and screw that board to it. Okay. Didn't work. Almost worked. I think I'm gonna try the 4x4. I think that'll work. And put it closer to the center of the wood. Okay, don't use a 2x4. I got an idea. Probably just as bad as the last one. So this time I'm going to relief this out so that it slides in, and then we can bolt through the center of this 4x4, because what gave out was the top. We'll drill it out better so it doesn't split, and this is a better piece of wood. I think that's what I want to do. It's not a lot. So I switched over here and I used a 4x4. That way I got more stuff to drill through. And then so I can get a straighter angle. I fucked around and relieved this so it'd fit better. I don't think that's necessary though. But now I'm center line through this, and I want to go center line through that. So we're going to pick it up, set it down so that it's almost the same, and then put some screws through it. One, two, three.
Good.
I think. Yeah. I mean, that gets us through the meaty part of this 4x4, which is more than we had before.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got this. I'll need 2 straps, because when we rotate like this, it's gonna and slide up to here.
So you want to set it back down real quick?
Yeah.
Here, let me put this back under there. I'll put that 4x4 there. It'll be nice. Level.
My pivot point needs to be lower. My pivot point needs to be here. Wait. I got it.
All right. Outstanding. No more bending over.
With just this time I use a 4x4. If this gets funky on me, I'll switch to steel. I could run a bolt through here and then run the bolt through this, and that could be my pivot point, because it's going to be hidden anyway by the truck.
Yep.
But this will work for now. So now I can get under my frame like this and get all this clean and grind it down, and I'm not laying on my back until it falls. When it falls, I'll be laying on my back. We saw the 2x4 was not good, so 4x4 is working. I don't want to put anything on the rear, and I don't want to buy another engine stand. I only need one, and you only really need that for a short period of time. So you already bought an engine lift, and in my case I got it easy because I got an X brace back here. Strap on the brace. And pull your pin. And then we can rotate. To the next level. And I can work under here like this. And then if I want, this is where it gets a little tricky. I'm touching the ground. I gotta go up higher. Watch this. I can get the full 90. Well, you know, but that's because I can lift it up a little bit with the hoist. If I had a engine stand back there, I wouldn't be able to do that because of the legs. But that'll give me what I want. Now, I know what you're thinking. But what about if you want to flip it over? I can do that too. We've already done that before. So I just put another strap on there. And I'm going to go up a little bit higher. I'm going to loosen this one and take up the rest on the next one. So then I got my flip, and I can work on this. And so the whole idea was I want to be able to take this into the paint tent and paint it. So yes, I'll mess up the little part around my crossbar X, but I can touch that up later. But this is, to me, this is better than trying to go buy another engine stand and have all of that other kind of stuff milling about in the shop taking up extra space. So this is what I'm going to do. That way, you know, it's working. Gotta have a stool, but it's stable. Now I can do my finishing up work, my sanding, my grinding, and finish welding, and then we can start painting. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip it back over because I got some welding I got to do on the, well, I could do the welding on the bottom first. Okay, but I think you get the general idea.